Have you ever noticed that the moment you finally start moving on, they suddenly reappear like nothing ever happened? That's because what felt like an ending to you was never meant to be an ending to them. One of the hardest truths to accept is that what many people call a discard is often more of an illusion. If you were the person constantly giving them attention, validation, support, and emotional energy, they rarely see the connection the same way you do. To them, the door is never fully closed. That's why so many of these situations end without real answers. No honest conversation, no meaningful explanation, no clear resolution. One day they're engaged, the next they're distant, argumentative, or simply gone. And then you're left asking yourself the same question over and over. What happened? That's exactly where they want your mind to stay. When there is no closure, your brain keeps searching for it. You replay conversations. You analyze every detail. You wonder what you could have done differently. Meanwhile, the other person avoids the very conversation that could bring clarity. Why? Because clarity gives you freedom. The moment you fully understand what happened, you gain the ability to let go and move forward. And if someone wants to keep access to you later, uncertainty becomes their advantage. Many times, before creating distance, they'll start arguments over things that barely make sense. Small issues suddenly become huge problems. The blame gets shifted onto you. You're told you're the reason everything is falling apart. You find yourself defending, explaining, and trying to fix something you didn't even break. Then they disappear. Days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into months. And just when you're beginning to heal, a message arrives. Hey, how have you been? As if nothing happened. As if they didn't leave confusion behind. As if they didn't create the storm they're now pretending never existed. Here's what you need to understand. Arguing with them about who started what rarely changes anything. They already know what happened. They know the pattern. They know the impact. The real question isn't whether they understand. The real question is whether you do. Because once you recognize the pattern, everything changes. Patterns don't lie. If someone repeatedly creates conflict, disappears, returns, blames you, and then repeats the cycle itself is the answer. You don't need another explanation. You need a decision. And that decision starts with placing your energy back where it belongs, on yourself. Your healing, your peace, your growth. Not every difficult person fits a label. But healthy relationships don't thrive on confusion, emotional games, or constant uncertainty. Healthy relationships create safety. They create clarity. They create trust. If someone keeps you walking on eggshells, constantly questioning yourself, and always waiting for the next emotional twist, that's not stability. That's a cycle. And cycles only continue when we keep stepping back into them. The truth is, if you brought genuine value into their life, they may not want to lose access to you. Sometimes the return isn't about love. Sometimes it's about familiarity, validation, control, or seeing whether they can still get a response. But your worth isn't measured by whether someone comes back. Your worth is measured by whether you choose yourself when they do. The moment you stop chasing explanations and start trusting patterns, you take your power back. And that's when the game begins to lose its hold on you. If this message spoke to your experience, let us know in the comments. Your story may help someone else feel less alone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep watching TF for more insights that help you protect your peace, rebuild your confidence, and move forward stronger than ever. This content is for educational and awareness purposes only and reflects general relationship patterns. Every individual and situation is unique. If you're facing serious emotional challenges, consider seeking support from a qualified professional.